Assalamu alaikum. Today's statement is titled, The Year of No Escape from Death, Where is the Refuge? This statement was written by the awarded Imam Mahdi Nasir Muhammad Al-Yamani on the 1st of January 2023, and it will be recited to you by one of his supporters. In the name of Allah, the One, the Overpowering, who created and chose me to be his global caliph in all nations, and a Nasir of Muhammad, peace be upon him. All my supporters and all believers in Allah, the Lord of the worlds, whom there is no God but Him and no partner with Him. Stick to the word of piousness. There is no God but Allah alone, with no partner to Him, and we are indeed His worshippers. May you be well every year and steadfast in embracing the truth. Again, hold fast to the words of piousness. No God but Allah alone, no partners with Him, and glorified and highly exalted He is above what they associate with Him. All Muslims, Christians, Jews, and people altogether, come to a common word between us and you, that there is no God but Allah, no partners has He, and we devotedly worship none but Him, and that we associate nothing with Him, even to the dismay of wrongdoers among Jews, Christians, and Muslims who abandon their faith, and all the haters of the pleasure of Allah among jinn and mankind. Here is the word that I say by the command of Allah to those who hate His pleasure upon His servants. Let them dig their own graves, for they shall all die in the rage of COVID of the 500 million deaths out of every 1 billion adults in the world. And I say this with pinpoint accuracy, and I'm indeed truthful. Allah will guide with COVID His other servants, who if knew the truth from their Lord would not be carried off by their arrogance to commit sins and would not be disdainful. In line with the word of Allah the Exalted, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, ولو شاء ربك لجعل الناس أمة واحدة ولا يزالون مختلفين إلا من رحم ربك ولذلك خلقهم وتمت كلمة ربك لأملأن جهنم من الجنة والناس أجمعين وكلا نقص عليك من أنباء الرسل ما نثبت به فؤادك وجاءك في هذه الحق وموعظة وذكرى للمؤمنين وقل للذين لا يؤمنون اعملوا على مكانتكم إنا عاملون وانتظروا إنا منتظرون ولله غيب السماوات والأرض وإليه يرجع الأمر كله فاعبده وتوكل عليه وما ربك بغافل عما تعملون. صدق الله العظيم. Surah Hud, chapter 11, verses 118 to 123. I do not want to rewrite what I have already stated a long time ago. I have advised and warned you a myriad of times from a severe torment from Allah, yet you disbelieved in Him, the Almighty, the Praiseworthy, and followed atheists who call Allah's torment natural disasters. They also claim coexistence with Allah's torment that He sends against them from land, sea, and air because of the skirmishes of planet Saqar, which is approaching the earth. May Allah combat you. How can you then be deluded from the truth? You also allege contemporaneousness with the COVID of no escape from death, and you are indeed perverse, because how would you coexist with death? Will you not reason? None shall believe you except those cattle-like servants of Allah, those who are willfully deaf and dumb, and do not reason, so they be with you in the terrible abode of hellfire, which is the only way you can coexist by the power of Allah with fire whose fuel is people and stones. I give tidings to the arrogant wrongdoers that they will achieve coexistence, but in hellfire, where they will be condemned to live and never die. Their life there will not be enjoyable, but they will keep howling forever and hope to die, but will not. Only there, Allah shall validate their coexistence with His torment, and each time their skins have been burned away, Allah shall replace them with new ones, so that they may continue to feel the pain, in line with the word of Allah the Exalted. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. إن المجرمين في عذاب جهنم خالدون لا يفتر عنهم وهم فيه مبلسون وما ظلمناهم ولكن كانوا هم الظالمين ونادوا يا مالك ليقضي علينا ربك قال إنكم ماكثون لقد جئناكم بالحق ولكن أكثركم للحق كارهون. صدق الله العظيم. Surah Az-Zukhruf, chapter 43, verses 74 to 78. Anyhow, no one will ever be guided to the path of truth except those who use their minds to contemplate what is happening. Then they will know with knowledge of certainty that the one who sent the global calamity of Omicron is the same one who sends against wrongdoers the climate war calamity. He is indeed Allah, my Lord and your Lord, and Lord and honor of everything. He is the one who gives sovereignty to whomever He wills and takes it away from whoever He wills. He endues with honor whom He wills and He humiliates whom He wills. All that is good lies in his hands. Exalted he is, the all-capable of everything. To sum up, you will never be able to coexist with the coven of death, for it has changed its plotting by the command of Allah to extremely exceed your scientific fictions in a fierce war. O World Health Organization, I see that you are asking the president of China, Xi Jinping, for information about the new COVID, but an empty hand has nothing to give. Atheist medical scientists in China have become knowing nothing after having known much. Allah has made their knowledge equal to zero, as per what I have told you with the truth before all this. Or do you want to trick people by manufacturing new vaccines so they do not turn back to their Lord? But far is that from happening. I swear by the Lord of the earth and heavens that the virus will bring about your defeat untouched. And I previously warned you against a severe plan from Allah and announced the final warning by Allah's command to Xi Jinping, the president of China, and whoever is like him in the words with the last warning in the statement that I wrote with the following title. The victory of the coronavirus is looming. No vaccines will prevent it, no medication to provide benefit, and no lockdowns will deter Allah's firm plan. So flee from Allah to Him. I am to you from Him a clear warner. The statement was written on the 16th of September 2022. However, Xi Jinping and his soldiers were arrogant enough to obey Allah's order to submit to his Caliph al-Mahdi Nasr Muhammad al-Yamani by refusing to open the mosques in China. Xi Jinping thought himself to be invincible, yet Allah defeated him and his soldiers and eliminated his arrogance for his tiniest soldiers in the Quran, a global war engaging blood strain. Although Allah maneuvered you with the skirmish of the global war of COVID soldiers for 3 years so that you may return to Him, my Lord and your Lord, you neither humbled yourself to Him nor prayed to Him to remove His torment from upon you. Thus you follow His book, the Great Quran, and submit to Him through obeying the command of His Caliph on you as means of obeying Allah Himself. Did you think that the choice of Allah is mere ink on paper? Far is that from happening. I swear by the Lord of the earth and heavens that Allah will make all Arabs and non-Arabs humbly obey Allah's Caliph while they are debased. If Nasr Muhammad al-Yamani was truly chosen by Allah as His Caliph over the whole world, you will know that Allah will achieve His purpose and is enforceable in His choice and persevering in His decision, and that to Him all matters return, and He knows the treachery of the eyes and what the breasts conceal. And whoever hates Allah, His messengers, and Caliph, let him die in his rage, for Allah declared war of the COVID of no escape from death, from China to China, then to the whole world. So let those who disobey Him beware. Peace be upon the messengers, that all praise is due to Allah, Lord of the words, Allah's Caliph, Imam Mahdi Nasr Muhammad al-Yamani. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day.